Those people are not powerful without your energy that you gave to them. That company is nothing without you. That company needs you. You don't need them. That toxic person needs you. You don't need them. You think anyone wants to be with someone that treats them like shit? Nobody wants to do that. So when they're telling you you can't do anything better, they're actually projecting onto you. They can't do anything better. That company cannot find a better employee than you. That partner cannot find a better partner than you, because you're the only one that wants to put up with their stuff. Nobody else wants to do that. Whether it's a company, whether it's a relationship, that thing, whatever it is, should always add to your life and not take away from it. For example, my friend that works for the company, he completely doesn't have any time anymore for his friends or family, constantly working, became miserable. His relationships are failing. And he doesn't even make enough money to make up for that, you know? So it's like his relationships are completely failing and the company is taking away from his relationship, his personal life. It shouldn't do that. If you're doing a job, that job should add. You should make your money and you should still have your life. You should still be able to keep your relationships. And the same way, you know, I'm gonna say one thing. Have a partner and you have a good family that cares about you, and your family says that this guy is not good for you or this girl is not good for you, and they can see it, and you actually also know there's kind of red flags, but you still choose that partner over your family, and you lose your family because you chose that partner, that's a dumb decision. I'm gonna say it here, that's a dumb decision. If you have a good family, I'm not talking about toxic families, if you have a family that actually cares about you, once that toxic person that got you away from your family knows that you don't have anyone anymore and you're not communicating with your family anymore, you're done. You're done. You're literally like caged for them because they have all control now. Every time you want to leave, they'll say, where do you want to go? You don't have anyone. They literally feed off of this. You cannot catch me go against literally the people that I love because of a man. Honestly, truly. Actually had friends, co-workers, people that I used to know tell me that they did this when they had a good family, and they said it was the worst decision of my life. The person became abusive. The person literally did anything and everything to me. And at the end of the day, they felt isolated, so much trauma coming out of it because you're not talking to anyone anymore. You don't have anyone to go to now. You only have this one toxic person and you're isolated with them. Sometimes people around you that love you, you might feel like, oh, they're going against me. They don't know what they're talking about, whatever. Sometimes they know better. Believe me, trust me, I have seen it with my own eyes, not with one case. I've seen multiple cases like this. Sometimes your loved ones know better. Realize that it's okay to change your mind. You don't have to do things like one way, or just because you studied this and you're in this company and you did this job, but you don't feel good there and you want to do something else. It's okay to do something else, you know? It's never too late to change direction. You will anyways go where you're meant to go or where your intuition leads you. You will get there. But maybe it's not a straight line. Maybe you have to go like this or try different things in order for you to just feel like, oh, this is what I want to do. I was watching this interview from Tony Robbins, and Tony Robbins was basically talking about humans get unhappy and depressed when they stop progressing in life. Progression is literally what makes us happy. That's why even if you look at people that are at the top, they have millions and millions, you might look at them and see, whoa, oh my god, they accomplished everything, but they're miserable. Why do you think that is? They stopped progressing in life. They don't have that drive anymore because they have everything. So we constantly need to find that thing that drives us, need to find that thing that makes us want to evolve. And when you feel like it's not okay to change your mind, or you have to stay this way because this is what you've been taught and whatever, you'll become miserable at the end of the day because you know that this is not what you want. And second of all, you feel like you're not progressing because this is not even what you want to begin with. You don't even want to progress in this thing. So you're stuck and you will really become miserable. Start thinking about, okay, maybe this was not what I wanted. I tried this, but this is not what I want. This relationship, I tried it, but this was not what I want. I want something else. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay. We are here on earth to constantly evolve. When you stop evolving, that's when you stop living. So once you made that decision for yourself that you have to let go, you plan your exit. Okay? If you're in that company and you want to leave, what you do is you search for another job in another company, or maybe you're like, okay, I don't want to work for now, I'm gonna take off and travel or whatever, or I'm gonna do whatever. You can also do that, whatever you want to do, but plan your exit. Plan your exit. In a relationship, if this is really not what you want, okay, you start thinking about, how can I get out of this relationship? Do you need financial? Do you need money? Whatever you need, maybe you can find family members, friends, anyone that can help you to get out. Plan your exit. You do not stay where respect is not served. You do not stay where you're manipulated. You do not stay where you're miserable. Once you have let go and you close that door, you do not open that door again. And why am I saying this? Listen, I used to constantly, when I had an ex, me and my ex were good, we're friends, but he would constantly, like, he would take care of me financially when I was really, really broke, and I really needed him. But I didn't like the relationship anymore, and there was no love, and I wanted to leave. I constantly would like ask God, like, please give me someone that I love, that takes care of me. But that would never happen, and I would constantly be stuck with this partner. So what happened is, I literally, in a moment where I was my brokest, I was like, you know what, I have to let go of my ex, otherwise the person that is meant for me can never come in. So what I did is, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let go of him. I don't care that I literally have no money, you know, without him. So then I let him go, and then literally like a year later, I met my partner now, and he's literally what I've wanted and what I've prayed for. So in order for that manifestation to come in that you want, about maybe the partner or the job that you want, you need to let go of the thing that's not serving you. If the thing right now is not what you want, but you just hold on to it because it's comfortable, you have to have faith and let go. Because I really, really believe, if you don't believe in God, believe in yourself. If whether it's the universe, something else, I don't know, I really believe God has a bigger plan. Really, honestly. I believe God has a bigger plan. And I think the things we ask for are just pathetic. And he has like such a big plan, and we can have like huge stuff, but we don't think that we can have it, so we never attract it. And this is what I told my friend as well. I'm like, you have to show God that you trust him. You know, you don't have to be afraid to let go of this toxic job that you have right now, and be like, oh no, if I don't let this go, I will not have something else. You will, because God always